What's going on, y'all? Toby coming at you. Today is 9 March and I am now 5 weeks post-surgery. I was discharged on the 8th of February. So now it's 5 weeks and 1 day since I was discharged from that operation. Okay. I'll go ahead and show it now. Here's the picture of me the day of discharge with my chest. So I'll cut it and show you the close-up of this as well. It's healing up really nicely. Everybody thinks. I think so too. But like I said, I'll make this kind of closer up so you can see. But so cool thing is we just got back from church and I drove. Mama, she let me drive. The doctor said that I was supposed to wait until. They told us at the hospital I was supposed to wait until 2 March, which was last weekend. And then, I'm sorry. They told us that 8 March yesterday, 9 March today, was when I was cleared from the hospital. When the hospital told us to wait until I could drive again. When I went for my follow-up with Jewish Hospital on the 27th of February, they told us that I was cleared last Saturday, last Sunday, last weekend. But she and I both were like, no, we'll give it another week. It's not going to hurt. There's no major demand on you to drive right now anyway. So I drove to church this morning and drove home and felt pretty good about it. This isn't what I wore. Some of y'all are looking at this saying, you wore that to church? But, judge you bitch. Anyway, but so, I'm kidding. But so, anyway, I'm going to cover a couple quick things. This isn't going to be a longer video or whatever. It's not going to be to the extent I don't have as much to cover, and as I would imagine, as I am getting better and healing. Again, this is to update everybody on how I'm doing and to help those along who might be in a similar situation, struggling with theirs. So, if you've made it this far like I have, hopefully you're doing the same positive progression that I have been doing slowly. Everybody's going to be different, but these videos will get shorter to the point where I'm just saying, hey, y'all, thanks for praying. You can stop praying for me now. I'm better. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, so she says, don't stop praying.
Never. Don't stop praying.
But so the biggest thing, and this kind of segues into the first point I wanted to make, was patience, okay? Everybody has been telling me in the comments, family, everybody's been saying patience. Just be patient with it. It's going to get better. You're getting there. You look great. Your healing is going great. It's the mental patience and the physical exertion patience. You want to go grab, you don't want to take trash out. When does anybody ever want to do that? But, you want to help. So taking out the trash or getting groceries out of the car or helping a friend or family move something or picking something. What? Or carrying a case of water inside the house. Whatever you do, you want to do those things. And they tell you patience. No, you can't do that. You're not supposed to lift more than 5 or 10 pounds. So it's your activity level also. It's not just that. It's moving quickly or faster than you should be doing. You should be taking your time when you're healing. And so patience is needed. Christopher David Lawson, a buddy of mine who's a moto vlogger up in PA, up in northeastern PA, as they call it, Impella, Pennsylvania. It's actually a place. I didn't know that until I looked it up on the map, actually. I didn't know Impella itself was a place. But anyway, he made this comment talking about expressing the same thing. I don't know what I would do. I can't sit still for that long a time. I got to be up and moving around. And I agree with you 100%. Everybody who knows me is the same, would know I'm just kind of the same way. So I get it. You kind of have to with this. You not doing it, not taking your time, especially in the first couple of weeks after surgery and after discharge, you're going to cause more injury than you would healing by doing that. The next topic I wanted to cover was sleep. And that has probably been the most challenging piece of my recovery and healing process because, as I said, it's been 5 weeks since I was discharged, and I would say I've had maybe 4 nights of that entire time that I've slept throughout the night entirely uninterrupted, except for maybe one where I get up to go pee or something and come back to bed. But every other night aside from that I've gotten up 2 or 3 times maybe to go to the bathroom, and then just laid there in bed unable to go back to sleep, or fits of sleep like tossing and turning and wake up 30 minutes here or there. Nothing solid. I thought last night, ironically, with spring forward, I thought that I got a full night of sleep, and I thought I did, but I'm brick walling right after church, and I'm about ready to go take a nap, which I can't. I can't do that. I've got to stay up so that I can keep a sleep cycle going solidly and smoothly. But sleep has been my biggest challenge. Consistent, restful sleep. I'm told it comes as I heal, it will get better. So again, that kind of goes back to patience, right? A question that was given to me was from Bikes, Beards, and Beers, also named Ben. Okay, I'll leave a link to his channel, and I'll leave one up there earlier to the CDL channel as well. That both of them are motor vloggers. Ben lives up in the Northeast. Also, I want to say Connecticut, but I'm probably mistaken. I apologize. No, it might be Massachusetts, one of the two, because I know he's near the Boston area. Anyway, he asked me if during my surgery, or during my operation, or afterwards, if a device called an Impella was used. I'll show you a picture of it right here. I had no idea what it was. It is a device they use for people that are at risk of having, more I read on it, it's a device that's inserted through a catheter to help your heart pump blood to other chambers, and on the exiting process, if you will. I don't think it was used. Pretty sure I was not told it was used. I don't know if that's a requirement to tell you they're supposed to use it. It seems like it's a piece that it can stay in your heart it goes in and stays in there, and they can remove it as your heart heals and is able to do its own thing. Again, I've checked in all the documents I've got, my discharge papers, whatever. I also sent a message to my doctor that did the surgery. I haven't got a response back yet, but as far as I know, no, an Impella was not used. So if you want to put in the comments anything additional to ask or whatever, I just thought I'd answer the question for you. I don't think it was used. And the next piece is my diet. I will tell you this. Ever since I was discharged, we have been on a pretty straight, clean diet. And when I say clean, I mean, turkey, salmon, fish of any kind, whatever, chicken, breasts, not thighs. We learned thighs are not bad for you, but they're worse for you than breasts. They're a lot more fat content and a lot more higher calorie intake and that kind of thing. So breasts are better for you. We like that, don't we, guys? But we've been on a really pure diet. It's been vegetables, it's been fruit, it's been non-red meats, that kind of thing, whatever, right? Well, yesterday I had my CVMA meeting, Combat Vets Motorcycle Association meeting at the VFW, and we met early and went to breakfast there. And I had breakfast with my buddies over there, and it was chapter members over there, whatever, and I had nothing big, nothing extravagant, but I had eggs, scrambled eggs, I had wheat toast, I had turkey sausage, and I succumbed to having some bacon. And everybody knows in the VFW, the bacon from the VFW is the bomb. It is awesome. It's nice thick cut. It's really good. But I'm telling you right now, I paid for it last night afterwards. I won't go into detail. It's TMI crap. No pun intended. Literally. But your body will tell you when it doesn't like, when you've been doing like a nice pure dietary measure regime, and you even something like that, man, that messed me up bad. So not like flu level bad, but like it just it punished me. So I'll put it that way. So anyway, clean versus junk is what I call this on the diet, and that is definitely something that falls under that category. As I was telling somebody yesterday, you don't want to have open heart surgery and then continue with the diet you were eating before, because you're just going to put yourself back on the table again for surgery. or make it worse. But yeah, so that is really all of it. Like I said, I drove to church today. I drove real well. Didn't have a lot of pain. There's some stiffness up here, and I expect that's part of it. Motorcycling, I give it about another week or so. But anyway, 16th, 17th time frame looks like it's going to be good weather. I may try to do some laps around the neighborhood or whatever, just to kind of get the feel of it. But I'll leave you with this video here about what I feel on the motorcycle right now. I'm not going to jump right back into it. I got to take it careful with that, because my life and my family's well-being is involved with that. So, but here's this. The challenges I miss riding on this bike. I really do. But see, the thing is, I'm not holding this bike up right now. It's on the Jiffy stand, or it's on the lift, the little lift here. And as you can imagine, there are factors that come into play with me sustaining this bike and holding it up. For example, when it's not on the lift, now the responsibility for lifting, as you know, falls upon me. And yes, I can do a lot of that with my legs, but now it's on me to turn. Right in this moment, I can feel just about every turn in my chest right here, okay? So, and this is just sitting here doing some relaxed left and right turns, So if I have to do a full-on tilt, turning around and looking, I feel that. This turn, I feel right here. So, it's just not safe, y'all. Man, I want it so bad, though. Goodness gracious, I miss being on this thing. But it'll come. I can feel it. I love it. I believe it. It's coming. It's frustrating. Patience is key. But if I want to be out there safely riding around others or just by myself, I know I got to be fully healed here. Not to mention, as y'all know, when you've done that, you lose weight, you lose muscle mass, or lose any kind of muscle that I had before to an extent. So I have to make sure I get that built up too. I got to make sure I can hold this thing and sustain it. If I drop it or whatever, I got to be able to do that by myself. So all these factors, all these pieces have to be factored into my decision to know I'm mentally ready to ride again, to physically ready to ride again, and I'm healed enough to sustain a ride of however long. So I'll have to start this over. It's like I'm brand new to do, just around the block a little bit, and then maybe riding around the town and riding, 20 miles or so, whatever. So it's going to be a road, but we'll get there. I know we'll get there. But yeah, so anyway, that's how the motorcycle thing, I've got to treat that. I've got to be careful with it. Kylie has said that she'd rather me not start riding back until I've started the cardiac rehabilitation, which is supposed to start next week also at some point. But yeah, we'll see how that goes, all of it. If you have any questions, if you guys, I've said every time, I really do appreciate the the prayers, the well wishes. People have been putting comments in the videos about how they've had family members who have gone through something similar, and they've recovered and they're doing good, or whatever the story was. But every one of those things is very inspiring, very encouraging. I thank you for the transparency of sharing your stories, your experiences, your family members' lives with me, and everybody gets to read it. I don't have anything else to share right now, so I think I said this already, but as I progress, these videos are probably going to get shorter because there'll be less to report on other than I'm doing great or feeling better. So again, thank you for your prayers. Thank you for those texting me, calling me, checking on me. Thank you for the comments and all the social media saying you're praying for me. Until the next video, y'all be safe. Thank you for everything, and God bless you.